Let me tell y'all something about my husband, and I'm not making it up because he's sitting right here. He has never called me beautiful or gorgeous or any of the such.
Can you marry a man that doesn't call you beautiful? He has never called you beautiful before. Even if you look good, even if you wear something very cute, very beautiful, he's not going to tell you, oh, you look beautiful. He's going to tell you, you look great. You look great. You look great. This woman is accusing her husband for not calling her beautiful. So let's watch the video together. Then we'll come back and talk about it.
Let me tell y'all something about my husband, and I'm not making it up because he's sitting right here. He has never called me beautiful or gorgeous or any of the such. He hasn't. Do you know what he says? You look great. Like that food was great. I had a great day. No, I look great.
Big compliment in my book.
It is not a big compliment. Do you know when I said, why have you never called me beautiful or gorgeous? Why am I always great? Do you know what he says? Do you know what he says? Gorgeous and beautiful is how you describe like land or something. Or a football play. Great is better. No, the heck it's not.
How do you describe people?
If you know I prefer the words beautiful and gorgeous, why do you not use those every once in a while to make me feel good?
They don't cross my mind. Like, they're not part of my normal, descriptions of people. Would you prefer me to describe people as beautiful and gorgeous and things like that more often?
Not people.
Well, you are beautiful. It doesn't cross my mind, to describe people as that. You are beautiful. Like, no, wrong, but it just doesn't cross my mind to use that word.
First of all, why are they telling us? Or why is she telling us? Because when I saw the video, I'm like, why is she telling us that her husband doesn't call her beautiful? So what should we do? Because if we talk now, if we say something and tell you, oh, it doesn't see you as you're beautiful, she was going to say, no, you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. My man loves me. Like, he's a great man. He doesn't just call me beautiful, but he calls me great. So he's a good man. So, because I don't understand why she's telling us that her husband doesn't call her beautiful. Of course, you guys dated. So when you guys were dating, he never called you beautiful. And he knows that you like being called beautiful and never calls you beautiful. And you're married to him for years. You have kids with him. And he has never called you beautiful. And you're still with him. Why are you telling us? What should we do? What should we do? Like, I don't really know what to do. I have your reaction on this video. Let's watch the stitches together. Then we'll come back and discuss. But I'd like to know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Can you be with a man that doesn't call you beautiful? Do you think it's a problem if he doesn't call his wife beautiful because he sees beautiful as being referred to like a land, not a person? And he is only intentionally calling her great because that is how it feels like she looks like. Let's watch the stitches together, then we'll come back and talk about it.
Again, stop telling us how much you hate your husband if you're not going to leave him. What, bro, didn't you just make a video about this last week? Yes, I did, but I just saw something that's making me make it again. It was a couple in a car, and she was saying, my husband has never called me beautiful. That was the title of the video. And I'm over here waiting for this man to turn around and be like, what are you talking about? Almost like the my current husband trend. I'm basically waiting for the punchline, and it never happens. The whole time I'm looking like this watching the video. And the comments, of course, were doing their thing. Why are you telling us and not a divorce attorney? Don't let your husband get in the way of finding your husband. And the typical, that man hates you. But at some point, we have to admit that there's blame to go around here. Because, of course, I agree. Never telling your wife that she's beautiful or gorgeous? Red flag. But then I ask, why did you marry a man that never told you that you're beautiful? Like, I'm seriously having a hard time comprehending how this man went from dating you to proposing to you, and in between, you never heard from him that you're beautiful? But what gets me is you go ahead and make this video, post it. You know that the comments are going to tear this man to shreds. And you're in the comments fighting for your life. In one of those comments, you say, he has good qualities, I swear. Excuse me? We're not the ones you have to convince. The only insight to your marriage we have is the one that you gave us. And trust me, it's not a good one. This cannot be what y'all consider good content. And if you're not going to leave him, that's fine. Just keep it off the internet. Because you uploaded this video thinking, aha, it's very quirky how my man has never called me beautiful. But in reality, no, it's very concerning.
I'll tell y'all something about my husband, and I'm not making it up because he's sitting right here. He has never called me beautiful or gorgeous or any of the such. He hasn't. Do you know what he says? You look great. Like that food was great. I had a great day. No, I look great.
Big compliment in my
It is not a big compliment. Do you know when I said, why have you never called me beautiful or gorgeous? Why am I always great? Do you know what he says? Do you know what he says? Gorgeous and beautiful is how you describe like land or something. Or a football play. Great is better. No, Beck, it's not.
How do you describe people?
I don't know if some of y'all can be helped, honestly. But let's talk about this man first, because his commitment to negging needs to be studied. In one of the comments, somebody asked, did he not even call you beautiful on your wedding day? And the creator responded, I think it was something of the sort of, wow, you look so great today. But in his mind, great equals beautiful. So that's a lie, because if it were true, he would also say the same thing about those pieces of land and those football plays. He would just say that they were great. This man is committed to negging you. He knows you're out of his league. You need to understand that the only time that he ever called you beautiful or gorgeous or anything like that is when hundreds of people on the internet called him out, and he realized that he wasn't going to able to keep up his negging for much longer, and he needed to pivot. But at the end of the day, he's still trying to make it seem like, oh, it's the haters on the internet trying to get under our skin. He's like, oh, are y'all happy now? He still doesn't even care about his own wife's happiness, who she was the one that expressed discontentment with not being called pretty or beautiful or gorgeous. He still doesn't care about her opinion, because he is so committed to nagging her to keep her under his thumb. And I know for a fact that he has spent years shit testing her with this. Like, I know for a fact that there were days when she'd walk out to meet him or to go on a date with him, all dolled up, dressed up to the nines, looking so gorgeous, and he said, yeah, you look great. He probably had to stifle a smirk after he said it. He probably had to contain a little bit of joy on the inside, because he knew he got away with it one more time. He saw that disappointed look on her face, and he was like, yep, got her again. I just also want to know the logistics of the wedding and the childbirth. Like, literally, you're telling me he saw you in your wedding dress and was like, you look so great. You didn't think he was like gay or nothing. You didn't think he was not attracted to you. After you gave birth to his children, he probably said, what? Thanks for making these. These are great. And so are you. It's a Stockholm syndrome at this point. But there's responsibility on the woman's side here for sure. Let's talk about it. I started this channel to help women specifically not end up in relationships like this. And I'm starting to feel gaslit at this point. I'm starting to feel crazy. It's one thing to fall for like the Disney propaganda of like, and you know, says all these things, promises you the world, calls you beautiful, calls you pretty, and then he changes up after marriage. Like, that's legitimate. But like at some point before that, he wasn't your husband. You did not have to marry a man who doesn't even think that you're beautiful or gorgeous, who thinks you're just great. And presumably you listened to this man use those adjectives. Like, he knows what they are. He knows the words. And he was using them to describe land and football plays, and you thought nothing of it. You thought, this is going to be a great husband, and I'm going to be satisfied with this for the rest of my life. After I give birth to his children, after I do everything but wipe his ass crack for him, he's gonna come home every day. At best, he's gonna tell me you look great. I can't help you. You have to like yourself at least a little bit. And I'm so serious, and I'm not trying to be mean, but then there's always that inevitable part of you're gonna share it with us on the internet and then run to defend him when people tell you that this is absolutely not normal. You know, like, the response that I think a lot of these women are expecting is that other women in their exact situation will be like, yeah, my husband used to do that too, but he changed. Like, one day he just woke up different, started calling me beautiful every day. Like, that's not gonna happen. You've already done all the things that could possibly possess a man to do that, to call you beautiful. You went on a date with him. You slept with him. You married him. You showed up there on your wedding day dressed to the nines. Hair done, makeup done, everything done. And he told you that you look great. You birthed his children. What on earth do you think is going to change his mind? Like, God, Jesus could come down from heaven and be like, you gotta tell her she's beautiful. And he'd be like, no. But did you see that play that the Packers did on the 49-yard line? Like, you need to understand, like, there's nothing. He's trying to humble you. Doesn't care about the truth, the objective truth. Doesn't care about what you like or what you don't like. I just don't know what you want women to tell you, because most of us are gonna be like, no, that's weird. And if you keep defending him when literally everybody on the internet that comes across that video tells you this is weird and not normal and he doesn't like you, there's something wrong with you too. That's all there is to it. And we know you're not going to leave him anyway because your standards are buried underneath hell. There's a layer of hell where it freezes over somewhere at the bottom. If you were to take an ice pick and break through that frozen layer of hell, that's where you would find your stand. You married that man and you let him get you pregnant. I know you're not leaving him. So I don't know, at this point I have no choice but to use this as a cautionary tale of some sort. You have to think that you're beautiful. You have to think you're pretty. You have to think that you're gorgeous. Because otherwise you're gonna find and end up with men like this. Like, even if you want to get married and have children, that's fine. But you have to do it with a man who gives a damn about you. This man is literally delusional. He's either delusional or he's not into women. You know what I mean? Or he's really not into you. Like, you were the best he could do. Like, he thought he was going to end up with like way more of a knockout, and maybe he would have told her that she's pretty and beautiful. But he settled for you and you allowed that to happen. Married a man and let him get you pregnant, and he's never called you pretty before. I've seen a lot of things on the internet. I'm not surprised by much. I'm not thrown off by much. This will do it though.
If you like being called beautiful, you like being appreciated, you like that sweet words, oh, you look beautiful, oh, you look good, you look pretty, you like it. You went to marry a man that does not call you beautiful. What should we do? Because you guys dated, like you guys dated. So in your wedding day, he never called you beautiful. After all the whole makeup, the whole dress and everything, he doesn't call you beautiful. So all the pictures you sent to him when you guys were dating, or take a picture, let me see how you look like. He doesn't call you beautiful, and you married him, and you're telling us now, what should we do? I feel like if your husband is not calling you beautiful, it's because either he doesn't see you as you're beautiful, or he doesn't just want to make you feel like you're beautiful. So men intentionally do not appreciate their wives because they don't want it to get into their head. You will hear them say their wife is very hot, their wife is very beautiful, behind her, not in front of her. They'll say it, but then they'll say, I don't really tell her because I don't want it to get into her head so that she's not going to, feel like she's looking that good. I just feel like him saying that he doesn't see calling her beautiful because he's just going to call probably land beautiful or something. It's just an excuse. It's just an excuse. He doesn't see her as beautiful. He knows that she likes being called beautiful, and he's intentionally not going to call her beautiful because he doesn't want it to get to her head. He's one of those men that will not appreciate their wives, even though they look very hot. They look very beautiful after dress. Not as people that will see you that you look so good. You look so good, and they will not tell you look good. They'll just be beefing you underneath and be looking at you like, you're just there, you're good, you're good. But deep down in their hearts, when they saw you, they were wowed. But they won't tell you like you look wow, you look really beautiful. They won't say it because they don't want you to feel like, And to me, I just feel like that's jealousy. If you're doing that to your wife, that's just jealousy. You don't want her to get your attention. You don't want her to feel like she still looks good or she looks beautiful because you don't want her to feel like she can get attention from other men. Some men intentionally do that, and I feel like that's what he's doing. So she knows. She can't tell me she does not know that that's what a man is doing. So why is she telling us? What should we do? What should we do? Like, what kind of advice can we give her? Because the things that you already see this before you got married to him, you stayed and you know consistent. I'm sure before you come to social media, you guys have had that fight and have the discussion back to back. Why don't you call me beautiful? Why don't you see me as beautiful? And all of that. You guys would have thought about it offline before bringing it online to say probably he's the only one that thinks that way. Can you marry a man that doesn't call you beautiful? Why do you think a man does not call his wife beautiful? Is it because truly he doesn't see her as beautiful, or he doesn't want to use that word because it is not supposed to be used for a woman? Let me know your thought down in the comment section, respectfully as always, Sugar Mary Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.